Okay, honey, this is Arena Trek in Escazú. So class going on, and the wait area is in another section.
This is the second room of classes. Here's the aerobic class.
So the machines are spinner. Okay, well, Arena Trek is definitely loud. It is certainly not up to your standards, however, you might want to have it as a secondary or backup gym if we ended up in this area. I think I got most of it on videotape, but not all. You can see that it's definitely not the upscale feeling that you have in Panama. However, it's much less expensive around here. And this is part of Escazú. This particular shopping area is called La Paco, just kind of a small strip mall. And now I'm going to go try to find World Gym and see what housing options there are nearby. So honey, now we're at World Gym, and this downstairs area is the various machines. So class schedule. Sunday, what time open?
We open at 5 in the morning.
On Sunday also?
No, excuse me. No, Sunday at 9.
9 o'clock Sunday morning. Here's the men's locker room, and the lockers are day use only, cannot rent full-time. So the middle is 170 centimeters and 120 on the ends, so you could still stand up. It's a tiled bottom, so maybe slippery, but still this is a pool walking option. We will live next year, yeah. So honey, the surroundings here, it's very jungly and nice. There's the pool, and we're going to go upstairs to spin now. So honey, the Stairmasters you like, there are 10 of them. Here's the spin room. So there's spinner bikes.
Okay, here is Pilates.
And the Pilates room with the machines. Okay, and
bar here upstairs.
Okay, for some drinks.
Yes, drinks and sandwich and fruit. Protein shakes.
During the week, open at 5 o'clock?
Yes, Monday to Friday, 5 in the morning.
And Saturday?
Saturday at 7 and Sunday 9.
9, okay. And then here's a room dedicated for yoga only. So vinyasa flow. Starting at 6 a.m., good. And then you could end your workouts afternoon classes. So honey, this apparently is the biggest gym in all of Costa Rica. And I'm asking about other gyms, and he's mentioned a couple, but they're not close. And he says Escazú, this area, it's not good for walking because of the lack of sidewalks. So I'm going to go just across the street and check into that apartment. Okay, we're approaching World Gym now, and you see that it's not a big urban area. It's certainly not up to the standards of Panama. So certainly La Alhambra, right across the street here, is an apartment option. La Alhambra looks like the kind of place that would work, especially since it's directly across the street from World Gym. Nicest thing within a couple blocks. Certainly not high-risey. Well, I didn't have very much success communicating with the guard, but apparently apartment 403 is for rent. I don't know how big it is or cost or anything, but he gave me a little scrap of paper with Norma, the owner's phone number. But it is security and it's directly across the street, so that's a possibility. Okay, so there's World Gym. That's the tin roof in the distance, and coming out of the World Gym driveway, turning right, there's just not much. Just runs out into the country. I see some sort of townhomey places up on the hill, and those apartments I'll walk up to, see what I can find, condos or apartments. But this Central Valley is ringed by mountains. Right now the temperature, oh, maybe it's 75. It's just very, very pleasant. So here's Bon Cafe right across the street from World Gym. I have a feeling you'd be having coffee dates there. It's very interesting. There are sort of ramshackle places right next door to these nice modern places, and Prisma Business Center. So this place where the cafe is apparently is brand new because these units are all empty. I'm sure there'll be dress shops, and here's a, looks like a bakery or a pasta place, and I think this actually be quite an asset. Easy to walk across the street from the gym and have a little break. There's a beauty place. I'm sure they do nails.